is it. All the many clubs that aspired to be here from across this vast region, we are down to the last two. This is Asia's outstanding fixture in club football. A truly special evening. This competition, relatively new in the grand scheme of world football history, but in terms of grandeur and scale, it is right up there now and established as being amongst the very best anywhere in the world. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, this final, we hope, will showcase just how far football has come on this continent.
Yeah, I think this competition doesn't receive the esteem that its European and South American equivalents wallow in. While football has made big strides in Asia, Peter, there's still quite a lot of work to be done, and I'm looking forward to a glimpse of recent progression in this final, Asia's chance to promote itself and its football.
Chance! And it's played forward. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Griezmann. Tries to get it clear. Bale goes up and over. Towering header! Clears it out of harm's way. De Bruyne. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Arnautovic. Oscar plays it short, pumps it into the area. Decent progress down the left. Gets away from his opponent. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Arnautovic. Hulk. He gets past his man. And he's there to cut it out. De Bruyne goes looking. Bale provides an outlet. Bale. And the shot! Going through. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic! The referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Forward it goes. Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
And it's been taken straight back. Ball through needs to be good here. And Arnautovic! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Oscar does well to read it and intercepts. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe. And here's Kane. Davis. Hoists it forward. Score not really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game. Oscar. And it's played forward. Bale tries making a foray down the right. And here's De Bruyne. And he's going long. That'll be a corner. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Hulk. And here's Arnautovic. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants it badly, but neither wants to find themselves behind, and that's the issue now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period. It's one! And it's a goal!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Shanghai SIPG draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
That's a corner kick. They've played it short. Davis plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Now it's Arnautovic. Laporte with a definite foul there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Oscar. Bale gets it back. Bale absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, not quite. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, what a... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Shanghai SIPG have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Kane. Mbappe gets the better of his man. Now he's good for it. Time for a change in personnel. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's De Bruyne. Defence has got rid of that. Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe. Kane with a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's left his man. And he's cut it out. De Bruyne looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is...
Oh, real danger here! He could be in here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oscar. He's found his man. Arnautovic!
Arnautovic quickly realised that he could have a pop. Not his best.
Oscar. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Shanghai SIPG seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bale gets away from his opponents. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Here it comes. And it's Griezmann. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! Kane with a shot! Has a pop! And the ball's come out! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, they've lost the home leg, so life gets a little fraught. All that's left is to win away and somehow keep the dream alive. Very warm welcome to everybody joining us for our coverage of this competition. This, of course, part two of a two-legged final, so we are effectively at half-time. We do, though, have a clear favourite after a very exciting but ultimately one-sided first leg. Shifting the momentum will require a pretty seismic effort based on the evidence of what we saw in those 90 minutes. Probably too much to wish for. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect. And Hulk! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oscar. Out towards the flank. Could try cutting inside here. Hook decides to play it back. And back to base. Gets it upfield. Done very well to intervene. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Ball's loose, who's getting there? De Bruyne. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Griezmann. Keeps everyone guessing. That looks a... Heads it! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And it's Hulk. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Mbappe. Davis. Mbappe has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hulk. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, and it's been like a breath of fresh air to their attack. I think that switching of flanks has finally created a new and for me, much more dangerous dimension.
And it's Oscar. He's got away. Oscar. He hits it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Forward it goes. Hulk. He's left his man. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe. And it's hoisted clear. That'll be a throw. And it's Davis. Turns and goes back. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oscar. And here's Arnautovic. Arnautovic! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shoots! Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Well, with it being a final, caginess is to be expected. Each obviously wants...
Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
And a really positive start to this second half from such a positive character too. A captain who leads with authority and he took command in that instance to set his team up and go on and try and win this now.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Shanghai SIPG take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Bale. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Hulk. Could be thinking about a shot here. This could fall anywhere. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out. He's had a go! Bale. Needed a better pass there. Hulk, who has made his impact already. Just about up to the hour now. Hoists it forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Gets wrestled off the ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Griezmann. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Griezmann. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hulk. And Hulk! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Shanghai SIPG really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Hulk. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Hulk. Goes for goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Hit long and direct. Mbappe! Mbappe has a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So is this the start of a comeback? Rapidly approaching the end, just a few moments from glory. It's a loose ball. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Kane. And it's played forward. Oscar. Forward it goes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The final whistle and the end. All square here, and they are gone. The first leg deficit proved not to be recoverable, and despite a better effort here, their race is run. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
Well, this really